Bobby.
Okay.
Welcome to the PPRC podcast. I am your host, Rero, and this is your co-host.
Co-host.
You're the
Chewy.
co-host.
Chewy.
I'm upgrading you all to co-host now. You're no longer guests
Oh.
because you're basically on the show almost every week. Today's topic is the game that brought us together and the game we put to rest. Insurgency Sandstorm. Woo.
I thought it was Insurgency 1 that brought us together.
It was only it's only when I started working with Tony that he reached out to me and we started developing the group in Sandstorm. I mean,
Mm.
sure, I did see you around in the old Insurgency servers, but it's not like we really interacted, right? We're just like, hey man.
Mhm.
And so my story with how I got into this group with Sandstorm was I was just shadowing Tony, and he was like a very vocal guy, so I was being the support player, and basically I'll be a second guy as he goes in the breaches. And this is before he did
Mhm.
all his smoke shit. Um, yeah, and then start from there and this group and 900 hours later of Sandstorm. Ah, I did forget I was supposed to bring some good moments. So, I made some videos. We could watch those later.
I don't remember anything about Sandstorm.
Oh, come on. We did all sorts of things. Aside from the
Like that's the
famous,
whole thing. We did so much stuff. We played it so much that I just don't remember anything memorable from it. Everything's a blur.
that's why I made some YouTube content a long time ago. Ah, my YouTube channel has 22 subscribers.
Yay.
I have to go back in time before the Ready or Not and GTFO stuff. Our latest one was the Mosin the Gant Fire Team.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
We did
You just gotta
bolt
remind me
we
of
did
what we
bolt
actually did.
actions, we did well rods, we did oh my god, so much GTFO and uh Deep Rock. We did speed runs. We did funny shit. I got like at least two, three videos we can watch.
Mm.
I even have a video of you. But
Was I watching or something?
that's in 0 hour. It was a compilation video of you dying in 0 hour.
Oh, yeah, because I always take point.
Yeah. Okay, I have a third video. One's called Cursed. I should just copy these and paste them in. Copy link. See, if I didn't make a video, then we would forget some of these our moments, some of the good times. And I'm pretty sure Tony has more clips on his channel, but to be honest, he has like couple hundred just 5 second clips or something like that. You can't actually. You should compile it, but I'd say yes. Too much work to do.
I haven't been playing much with him lately, as he's been, yeah, like you said, he's busy, and then he usually doesn't play at night anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I only seen him like once in a while in the afternoon. Well, afternoon on my side, which is like early evening in the East Coast.
Yeah, his schedule is always erratic. How many hours do you have on Insurgency Sandstorm?
Oh, let me check.
I'll tell you mine after yours. Well, I'll tell you mine first.
885.
What? I have 641.
That's that's a very high number.
Well, look at the original Insurgency. I was at like 919.
That one I had 2,174. 2,174
2000.
hours.
I don't think I ever had a game that's counted to be
What
2000
what the heck was I doing?
idling.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played a game as much as Insurgency. Crazy.
It is crazy. The highest thing I put in is like either my gotcha game, that's not really counted, or maybe GTFO. GTFO's at 1400. Then I
Mhm.
stopped after it finished. All right, hopefully some people join so we can watch my videos together. We can also go to Tony's channel and see some clips as well. And then we'll talk about the beginning and then the end.
Mm.
But I
Well, I
guess
mean, I think at the beginning, like people were just starting to switch over to Sandstorm from Insurgency, and then eventually everyone switched over.
was it hard for you to switch over? Like a sequel?
Yes,
What part of
because
it?
it was not. For some reason, the game felt a little bit clunky than the first Insurgency.
So similar to how I feel it's clunky in Arma 3, it was clunky in Insurgency Sandstorm.
Yeah.
I can understand that. Aloha.
Hello there.
Welcome to the podcast, Alexi.
Oh, thank you.
We are ready. We are ready in talking about Sandstorm.
Okay.
I think the goal was to talk about the best moments, the beginning, and then the
Yeah.
end.
Oh, the end. Yeah.
The end.
Yes. Come to a conclusion.
So
Yeah, the beginning was kind of rough because it was more of like for me, it was more of a peer pressure thing that like people were switching over to Sandstorm, and then the player base was kind of divided at that point.
Yeah.
So then I was
uh,
like, I'll just get Sandstorm. I'll just try it out, and it turned out to be an okay game. It turned out to be a fun game. Like there's things that weren't in the original Insurgency.
I remember we were still playing Insurgency 1 at the time, and then people, yeah, they kept switching over, and I had to end up buying the game on sale.
we were playing on Cirque server at the time. We were waiting for him
Yeah,
to make a Sandstorm server.
but he never did
I thought he
because
did.
he realized the modding in Sandstorm was terrible.
Mm.
Oh, really? That was the story? Okay, now I vaguely remember.
Yeah, he was exploring modding Sandstorm, but then he realized he didn't like it or couldn't do it because of the way the code was set up or something.
It took him years to actually start modding. Like he didn't do it at the beginning. Only somewhere like a year or two ago.
Hmm.
So we were talking about Alexi, how you transitioned from the original game to Sandstorm.
Well, it was really hard because in the first one, I was very reliant on using the smoke and using smoke and knife, right? Those are two things that, yeah, my fighting is kind of based around. And that game, you could use a knife and basically like almost John Wick, yeah, with smoke. Or sometimes you don't even need smoke. If you knew how to move, you could almost dodge bullets. But Sandstorm at the time, I didn't know how to use smoke, and even now I still don't really know how to use the knife like effectively. Like I could get one or two, yeah, but not to a point where in the first game I could I could clutch. Okay, like if everyone's dead and I'm just the only one alive, all I need is a knife, and I could win. Yeah.
I remember that actually. That's good. I remember the katana mod on the original Insurgency, and I got so far. And then they nerfed the knife in Sandstorm.
Yeah, that was fun, but that was because of the mod.
No, no, I'm talking about just the regular knife, not the katana. Okay, I figured out if you if you can. Okay, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, it can the way you move. Okay, you could confuse the bots to a point where they will delay shooting you, and if you know how to bob and weave, you can, yeah, you can avoid getting shot. And in Sandstorm is not like that because they initially the early days of Sandstorm, if you got too close, okay, even if from the back, if you touch them, somehow they could auto just, yeah, weapon bash us to death, and I had a hard time adjusting.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun when you had to adjust. So you actually started out like knifing and smoking.
Yeah.
That's a good
I
memory.
remember
I totally
the
forgot.
I remember the toxic gas grenade and the supplier function with the backpack or something.
Yeah.
And then me and Tony would just spam gas grenades over the buildings on Italy. Or not Italy, Inferno.
I I don't know if we did teamwork in the first one. Maybe.
No, it was more arcade, kind of.
Yeah. It was definitely more arcadey, but then because the maps were so linear and so small, then everyone just finds their place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
everyone finds their
Yeah.
place, which sort of makes it feel like we're coordinating in some way.
You have rotating fire in one hallway, and then you have the bots in another hallway coming in, and
Yeah.
then if every hallway was already covered, then you just sat in the back and twiddled your thumbs.
Mm.
So Sandstorm actually brought us to like more tactical in a sense, rather than run and gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think
Insurgency was more like getting as much kills as possible in the shortest amount of time. I remember like me and Righteous Agent. It was usually me or him at the top of the leaderboards.
Yeah, and occasionally I would go for the top once in a while.
Yeah.
mm,
That was some
I
high
remember
competition.
early Sandstorm time. There was a patch that made them meaning the bots they could wall bang to a point where it's almost unplayable. You know, it was. I remember I stopped playing for a few
Sandstorm?
months. Yeah, yeah, it was ridiculous. They would shoot through walls, like two layers of walls, maybe sometimes, and yeah, it was not fun. And then they eventually did fix that.
I remember that now. It was rough. The early days of the game were very unpolished and sometimes unplayable. I think at that point we just went back to the original, right?
For a
Mm.
little bit, yeah.
Or yeah, yeah, Sandstorm. Like we started working together in Sandstorm when I think yeah we started playing regularly, and we realized that we couldn't just win without coordinating. Like Ramboing wasn't working, and then we had to do like efficient commanding, getting people to basically attack together at the same time, and then calling artillery stuff and calling strafes.
Yeah, the
That was like the
fire
beginning.
support. Fire support's a real game changer.
I think that's when I started playing commander because it's not like I wanted to commanding. It's like we were losing so much. I got irritated, and then I realized like someone needed to fulfill that role, and no one was really doing it. The the people that were commanding, they weren't doing the bare minimum, meaning they weren't calling it out, letting everyone know, okay, I'm gonna do RD here, right? So nobody knew what they're doing, and sometimes the RD would kill us, and it seems stupid to me, right? And then I felt like, okay, I need to do it since no one else is doing it. So I started playing that role for quite a while.
You can get like pretty good strafes and they'll pretty much kill like almost the entire wave.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the commander needed to kind of direct people on what, like, kind of tell people not to tell them what to do, but letting everyone know like where we're actually going, yeah, like what we're actually doing, so people actually feel like they belong to a team, right? Even if it's just a pickup group, there's a cohesion rather than like prison style, like everyone just escape from prison trying to survive. Yeah.
I would say Sandstorm brought more of a like a role kind of gameplay where you had each role versus the original one just more had classes. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right. I have some old videos we can watch. Uh, the first one is the bolt action video. Do you remember that?
Hmm.
How do I share? Start an activity. This was my last Sandstorm video. Or my latest one.
Yay!
What's that bad?
Easy.
Yeah, it's this map. It's this map though.
You know what would be harder is if we all used Mosin.
A few moments later.
Choose the one who suggested Mosin, and then we all start using Mosin. Oh god.
I remember Chew in the first game alone. I don't know if it's Chew, okay? I don't know. Maybe it's a false memory. But I remember, yeah, maybe it was Chew. Chew would just use bout action in the first game, and he would just kill everything. It was funny. Even like CQC, you know, like right. Yeah, the enemies run in front of him.
Yay!
Yeah, bolt action was fun.
It's not bad.
Easy.
Yeah, it's this map. It's this map though.
You know what would be harder is if we all used Mosin.
A few moments later.
Can't even afford it. Oh yes I can.
Can.
From the west.
Bathroom.
Nah, we're done.
Alexi, I missed! Yo, cover me! I'll go for.
Awesome. How's that friendly?
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, I missed! I think it ran. No! I missed again.
Very nice.
Back.
Oh, I traded. I'm still alive though.
Oh my god, oh my god.
So many out here.
Oh, there's two! Bathroom! Bathroom down.
Oh, no! Fucking I.
It's a good video.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is...
It's just easier to defend at least.
Am I talking to the Chew in the video or the Chew in
Really?
Discord?
But the music was
think so.
just a little bit louder than I
Does
expected.
downstairs count? No.
I can turn it down.
It's only the balcony.
Yeah, I think I didn't know how to edit back then.
I guess,
Doesn't it?
Oh, we can use the elevator, yeah. Just four guys huddled in the
Yeah.
elevator.
So for this video, I had this long video, and then did this short.
No, I remember this elevator shenanigan.
This is so dumb.
You guys shoot first, and me and Rao
I know.
rotate.
It was dumb, but it was fun.
Weirdest sight
Yeah.
you have to behold in this game. Oh god. I hit him. I got him. Go grab that.
Got another Mosin.
Hey, just your,
Yeah.
Alright. I'll take that.
It's kind of sad because like
You had to stay there and which
nowadays, like
the rest of those guys.
I guess the last few months we've been playing Sandstorm, it's just like kitting out as best as you can,
Oh,
and then ranging them.
no.
Yeah, it's not fun anymore.
And then like the meta is just to take the same corners over and over again. You know, it's basically a chore at that point.
I'm pretty sure Lexi's shot Chew's elbow.
Like, yeah, we used to do all kinds of stuff, you know. We like use smoke, we call it whatever, and just go nuts, yeah. But now it's like, I don't know. The servers we're on, they're telling us not to smoke, yeah. I mean, I understand smoke sometimes like block people's views, but they're dead, yeah. The players are dead. Why does it matter to them if we're using smoke?
Oh, Lexi, now that you mention it, that was my one regret. I was going to make a smoke video with Tony. I just didn't get to. I can RPG the.
And we got so good at playing the game normally that some people have been telling us not to do commanding, right? Don't do commander role stuff, don't call stuff, and don't smoke, don't use like any kind of tricks. So everything goes back to just ranging. And I understand that that's fun for them, but I don't want to do that all the time, right? I want to go nuts. I want to go like push real hard with smoke, like go in there with like maybe MP5 or something, and not just hide somewhere and then lean shoot all the time.
They're taking the less risky approach, which is sniping.
And I don't mind ranging, but I would say can we at least do like CQC ready or not? Maybe close quarter, right? Everyone just covering each other's backs and just go in there. And but that's not happening, right? We're not doing any of that. And it just yeah, I think I kind of got fed up with it. And eventually I thought I did uninstall.
Oh, I want to get back into ready or not.
Yeah,
Like,
we can.
seriously.
Seriously.
Serious.
Good luck, Alexi. Last one alive.
We need you. Oh no.
Right. I got shot.
Alexi died. Get in the van. Okay.
I think there might be a day where we come back to Sandstorm for this kind of shenanigans.
Yeah, there we
We
go.
need a list.
Yeah.
Well rod, bolt action, smoke.
Yeah, Vero, ever since
That's so weird.
you went on a break, we're not doing too much SOP stuff, which is kind of sad for me, and I think for some people too.
You don't have a Mosin. You're not invited for this round.
All right, and the next video was one of the really short clips. We just follow Tony into a truck, and then we all die. Have you seen Tony's channel?
I've seen whenever he posts a video link directly, then I might see it.
He has a lot of videos.
Yeah.
Jump in the car, let's go.
We'll be there in 10 seconds. We'll be there in 10 seconds. Random with us.
Let's go, let's go. Go, go, go.
In this video, we were actually trying to coordinate something.
Everyone in?
Yeah. I think it was like a
Oh,
really.
was I driving on this one?
Or we're gonna dismount right in the front of the objective. Get rid of pop smoke and go in. Oh no!
I don't remember.
I didn't see the IED. Oh, did you? Is that on film?
I don't remember. We also did a lot of speed runs, which was a good attempt. And then some commenters said they beat the speed run.
I mean, it depends because every server is different, right? Some have more skilled bots, some have more bots.
Yeah. What would you say is your
Unless we were doing vanilla, which I don't remember.
what would you say is your favorite server? Gucci?
Yeah,
Do you like earning your points?
like all the other servers, like they give you like basically an unlimited supply of points to use.
My
Which-
favorite one is the one that gives you like 20. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if it's 20. Okay, maybe it's not 20, but close to 20 grenade launcher rounds. Yeah.
What the heck?
So you can just shoot grenades like you're a mortar. Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's a fucking Nokia. Oh god, Ministry Revolver only squad. Oh jeez. All right. Okay. Brace for contact. What the fuck? They're already down here. I'm gonna hide in the technical.
A few moments later.
Oh man, dude, nothing's happening.
12 seconds later.
Can I? Wait, Chew, can we punch each other?
I don't think my mic was working.
I can hit Chew from
that
there.
the sound squad? Suicide bike?
Yeah, the old Nokia.
Nice.
Yo, I'm on the back of the technical, but I'm not on the gun.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
As soon as the smoke clears, radio standby, please.
This is so.
Dude, Chew's breaking the technical from sitting riding in the back. Oh Chew! Go Chew, let me get on. Oh god!
We can't go nowhere.
I'm so good.
I don't remember this, but
You just ran in
No, I
front of
do.
Chew.
Ship inbound, radio standby.
You know, it was fun when we like made challenges for ourselves. And Alex, I remember you you mentioned you want to do challenges on Ready or Not.
It's okay, it's a tactic.
Oh, like
Alright, you're
pistol
allowed to
only
go
kind of stuff?
revolvers.
Yeah. Or like
Yeah.
or like restricted loadout.
Or like no one
what
dies.
is this?
Yeah.
Oh, yo, punch fight. Let's go, Chew.
I don't remember that part. All right. Well, that was my videos I made. Some of them I made. The rest are like speed runs or not funny. How is this gonna show up in the podcast? I don't know. I gotta edit this in. Oof. Okay, let's move on to the end of Sandstorm then. So, I felt that I ran out of ideas for challenges. Therefore, Sandstorm got boring for me. That's why when other games popped up, or I jumped. And to be fair, I felt like I reached the peak of my skill in Sandstorm. Like before, I had no idea how I was aiming or positioning. But now, I can confidently say I can door breach and I don't know. It's hard to explain the skill.
Yeah, I used to play Desert style, like full auto, right? Like one mag only give me 3 kills. And yeah, ever since I think Gogu joined, and then I started learning Gogu style, which is so her style is she uses M16 and single fire, and she's like she would just destroy everything long range all the time. And I was just studying the way she was doing it, and as I started using her loadout, and my accuracy used to be, I would say I was 30% Yeah, my accuracy was 30%, but now it's up to like 75%. Yeah, accuracy, and it's gotten a lot better from learning her playstyle.
That's
But
cool.
eventually, I did peak out. I peaked, and I wasn't learning anything new from Sandstorm. Yeah, I tried to use every equipment and then learn something from it, and yeah, so far it's kind of hit the wall for me. Like I started figuring out how to use grenades, how to throw the grenades, how to use C4, how to use flash, basically everything so far, and even how to hit fire with the MG. Yeah, I could hit fire MG. I could CQC run MG without iron sight, and yeah, eventually it did get boring.
Unfortunately, we discovered a lot of the bugs, and when it came down to it, like we used those as a crutch to make sure we got the win, such as smoke and the C4, some of the bots avoid, as well as I don't know. Can you name something else? A bug?
It was like a poison.
C4 bug.
Yeah, C4.
C4 bug.
But I still wouldn't really call smoking a bug or a because you could use that in PvP, and I've used that in this game called Battle Bits. You could smoke and do you could do that tactic. So for that part, I'm okay with it because it still takes skill, right, to run smoke.
So
And
where do you aim it? Like
but
at the on like head level or floor level?
I figured out you could do you okay. So if you have the launcher, you aim it on the ceiling and then it goes down. If you're using the hand smoke, then it's on the ground. But there's there's nuances, right? With the hand smoke, the radius is much smaller, so it's not something like anybody can pick up and then be able to replicate what we're doing. It takes a lot of practice. And before people were saying, "Oh, hand smoke doesn't work. Hand smoke doesn't work," and then I figured out, yeah, it does. It just you literally have to sit on it, and you have to know through like a lot of practice, trial and error,
Okay, so
to be effective with
the
it.
smoking itself is not a bug or a glitch, but the bot's unable to see you, but you can see their feet is or no? Yeah, I don't
Um,
know.
I wouldn't call it it's you still see silhouettes, right? You see silhouettes, but that doesn't mean people can automatically know how to do it because you see some randos try to do it, but they don't know that you're not supposed to run around, right? You're supposed to wear a mask. You're supposed to mind your what do you call it? Your sound that the player would make, which the bots can't detect using sound. So I wouldn't call it a bug because if you look at the um the designers, they did put on the hint screen, like during loading screen, they did say smoke, use smoke, yeah, use smoke, it works
Yeah,
for
because you
concealing.
can hear them coughing.
Yeah, so this technique also works in Helldivers when we're fighting the automatons. That's why like if you play with Tony, and sometimes I do it, like if we play automaton, I would slot smoke because the bots will still fire, right? But they're only firing based on your last known position. But if you know that idea, you can use the smoke to. I mean, it's not meant to be like, oh, you're invisible. It's to conceal you so that you can just slip away like a ninja. Yeah.
Interesting. I just remembered one more bug that I think Chu knows better than I do. It's the Burning Man.
Oh, that was what Tony found out.
Yeah, but he taught you because I was interested.
Yeah, basically it's like throwing down the incendiary and then jumping while picking it up at the same time. And then in doing so, somehow it makes the incendiary burn underneath you. and then you would never die from it because it's physically like below ground, underground. But then
Uh,
because it's still burning, right? It's still functionally incendiary. Then the boss will avoid you.
uh,
Yeah, I try to avoid those because those don't carry over to other games. Yeah, those don't. It doesn't help us like overall. I mean, it's fun to use it sometimes. Yeah, but not. I wouldn't say just oh, it's a mm, it's a tool that we should be using as a regular SOP. Yeah.
yeah. I remember Tony. It's basically Tony doing all these tricks. He would throw the smoke at the floor, and then as it bounced, pick it up and attach it to his body, and then just run in there like a madman. Oh, if I only made a video on his smoke tactics, that would have been so good. Mhm. All right, time to wrap up this podcast. So, Sandstorm is dead to all of us now.
I think most of us, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if Dead Set will still play it.
Probably, yeah.
How many hours do you have in this game, Lexi? I'm curious. I have a 640.
Let me check now. How do I okay, hold on. 1,280.
Wow, you beat Chu.
How much does you have?
885.
Oh, it's a little
But
bit, yeah.
but my insurgency gameplay hours was like 2,000.
What? Oh, let me see how much I have.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, I didn't know you did that much. Okay.
Like insurgency was fun because of the community
Oh, I
Yeah,
love the
yeah.
mods. Especially
and the mods. Yes.
the anime mods.
Oh, Insurgency 1, I have 1,579 hours.
I have 919.
Hmm.
I love the sound mods, the visual mods. You could do so much with that game. And I was kind of sad when Sandstorm didn't have that kind of customization, but it's okay.
I I did try to go back to Insurgency 1, but I don't know. I think the community is not as friendly anymore because Distance and I would be medics, and what would happen was everyone else would just go and ramble and die, and then they would be so entitled and start like berating us, telling us to hurry up and res them and just not very nice to us. And eventually, I was like, I'm not gonna play because every time I'm just like band-aiding people the whole time.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they're so rude.
Yeah, I remember, at least for Sandstorm, there's a video of this person who was talking about how they're ready to push Sandstorm as like an esports game, but the developers were not ready or there yet. So when they were ready, the community already moved on and kind of died. So the PvP in Sandstorm could have gone something bigger, but didn't. All right, why don't we talk about what's next? Since Sandstorm is something I haven't played since January.
Helldivers. That's the newest thing so far.
Yeah, Helldivers. Which I think we only got to play half the game so far because we only mostly played the bugs and not too much automaton. Only a few times I think.
How many hours do
So
you
the
have in
automatons,
Helldivers 2?
Less than 100.
Do you think you could put 600 more?
Maybe not 600. Maybe like 200 more.
That's pretty short.
Yeah.
have 86 hours.
And we have around the same number of hours. Because it's only fun to play with each other. With randos, it's kind of not that fun.
Yeah.
My deep rock counter is at 769, and I'd say around the 600-hour mark was when I really plateaued.
Feels like
So
we kind of played most of the game already. Yeah, Helldivers 2.
I thought you said you had more left in Helldivers 2.
Yeah, the automatons, which is the cyborgs. I think that yeah, we could play some more, but I don't think it's gonna be that big of a like a I don't know. I wouldn't maybe not half the game, maybe a quarter of the game, because we all the weapons are the same, right? But it's just how to fight them is kind of different. The one thing I don't like about that game is I don't know if it's because the way we're playing, it's not as teamwork centric. Like I try to play teamwork centric, but it feels like people are more like running off
Yeah.
and
Some people like to run off and then do things on their own agenda.
yeah. And I try to stick with people, but it's only so much, yeah, so much you can do.
Maybe you could follow the Marines, like 2 Marine Corps veterans play Helldivers 2 and see how they play it. I don't know. They have the training, but I don't know how they bring SOP into this.
Thing with like Helldivers is that it very encourages run and gun gameplay. You can't really like there really isn't that much opportunity to like scout out or set up.
Because every player is almost like their own commander, you know. Because they can call basically, yeah, Sandstorm commander things.
Yeah, but you can't do it while you're running for the bugs, can you?
You can,
You can, yes.
yeah.
Yeah, but shouldn't you be focusing on like running away?
That's the thing. You can bind the keys so you're running and you're calling. That's
Jeez.
yeah. That's why it's kind of. I think it's really arcadey. But I wish we can be like yeah, someone's calling, but make it so we have to cover them. Yeah, so people aren't so incentivized to just run off on their own, and it's really hard to like convince people not to do that because they're their thinking is like, yeah, we need to split up to get so you have to collect samples, which is resources in the game to upgrade your equipment. And a lot of people prefer like that's more important than gameplay. So and they're not wrong. They're not wrong, right? Because the incentive is you get better gear. But if we play it the way that like I play, which is stick with people, they think that it would take much longer, yeah, to collect the samples. But my rationale is if we can continuously practice our teamwork, like these skills and practices carry on to the next game. Like you know, I having played with Shu and Rero, like I know how you guys like how you guys move in the game, how you guys behave. I can kind of tell what your next move is, right? So even if we're playing a new game, like these things to carry over. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really familiar with field shooting like in Arma. So Helldivers 2 is like you run around in a big open world, right? So I'm more of a there's a room and CQC kind of player, whereas Helldivers 2 is open and more like positioning. I don't know.
There was a lot more teamwork with Helldivers 1,
Oh,
just
really?
because of the way
Yeah.
the game is presented.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like the cadence of you guys' movement, like the way you guys like attack and then the way you guys reload, I can kind of predict and I know your guys' rhythm, yeah, your tempo. So usually as support player, I know when to cover you guys. Yeah, and I do see the similarities in Ready or Not, in Sandstorm, and in Arma, and also Helldivers.
I guess I'll plug in my other game, GTFO. That was a very teamwork heavy game as well. The player skill ceiling was basically heaven, and you also need a good team to accomplish some good things. But I'm done with GTFO.
Yeah, I've only watched the gameplay.
So you're gonna
And
do
then I realized it's not really for me.
Ready or Not and Helldivers 2 going forward.
Yeah, that game was hard for me. The architecture confuses me greatly.
Oh yeah, you were
Like
talking
they
about the
would do like
rooms.
what was that octangular, yeah, layouts, or yeah, hexagonal. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think my brain can handle that.
It is very claustrophobic. Sometimes you only have a flashlight. What are you planning to do for Ready or Not? Considering we did a lot of challenges as well. Have they updated it?
They're gonna come up with a semi-free DLC.
The one where you pay for the maps, right?
Yeah, where you get the free guns.
Have they changed the bots anyway? The suspects?
I hear that they have, but we haven't really tested it out. They did also rework like some maps just a little bit.
I would play 6 Days in Fallujah.
Yeah, I'm down to get that game.
It was actually 25% off on the Steam Summer Sale. Well,
Yeah, but it does seem a little bit steep for the current state.
You're paying the American price.
Yep.
Though it'd probably be even clunkier than Sandstorm. Especially with the iron sights.
Yeah, you guys haven't tried Battle Bits, yeah. That game is nuts.
Is it still going? Like, I know the hype has died, but
I think so, but it's a meat grinder. It's such a crazy. We probably like wouldn't survive more than 5 minutes per, and we die and we gotta keep respawning. Yeah, there's you can you can wear suicide vest and run into enemies and blow up. That's how crazy it is. And yeah, and then like if you play it on a big, what's that, 120 people per side? Yeah, it is constant explosions and pew pew, and there's no safe area, especially the checkpoints or yeah cap points.
uh, unfortunately, I guess the hype has kind of died down for this game.
Yeah.
There's a review that the developers and no updates and dying official servers. I don't know,
Oh really? Yeah, I
but
haven't
that's
played
just
the
one
one.
review, so I'm sure it's okay.
I like games that aren't dependent on hype,
I mean, like Lethal
but
Company and
BattleBit was very dependent on hype.
I want to play Lethal Company with you guys.
What?
Wait, what?
I want to play Lethal Company with you guys.
Lethal
Oh,
Company,
okay.
that one.
What?
Is it fun?
It scares me.
Oh,
It scares
what
Chew,
you
but we
really?
it's okay,
Oh.
Chew. It's more comedy than horror because they're all
I know,
there.
I know, I know.
Yeah, it's jokes, yeah. Oh, it's only $10. Yeah.
This was a hype
Yeah.
game too, but it's still getting updates and there's mod support. Hey, I wonder if I could play it on my. Nope, I need a GTX 1050.
So, are you gonna be able to come back to gaming in the future, near future, or still time?
I'm still off right now because right now I don't have my computer. I just have my laptop, which is just great graphics.
Yeah.
We'll see after this job, you know.
Okay, okay.
Unless you have some other game that is non-tense, like that train game we used to play,
Oh yeah,
So
Unreal.
like,
Unrailed.
choose making us work at his boba tea shop. Yeah.
I also have VR chat, which you can do things in there as well.
Oh,
There's
yeah. You
activities you
can
can
talk to
do.
people. Yeah. Yeah.
We were doing an FPS shooter, a zombie shooter. It was kind of bad, but yeah.
Some people are like going on dates on that, like meeting their
Yeah, we,
girlfriends or boyfriend.
yeah, we talked about that earlier in different podcast.
Yeah.
I think the VR chat community is something I could tap into,
Yeah. Yeah. We can try. We can try. Meet some people.
especially the lolly police I sent to you.
Oh, You know the VR headset Oculus Quest 2 is like super cheap now. It's like I think it's like 250. Because they have a Quest 3, which is 500. So the previous one got price dropped quite a bit.
I still don't think VR is there yet. I want SAO to happen.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah. Can
Though it's probably like,
do you remember in do you know Sword Art Online? Do you remember there was a minor side, not even a side character. One episode there was an old man. He was just living in the chill level, and all he did was just fish. Do you remember that guy?
vaguely.
Yeah, I would like to be that old man. Just chill and do nothing in the game.
Where's Stetson? He's been missing for like 2 weeks now.
I saw him online. He was doing some other stuff.
I think he and Tony were playing like Tom Clancy's
Wildland.
Wildlands. Oh yeah, what do you think about Breakpoint? I was trying to play that.
Is that a different game?
The sequel to Tom Clancy's Wildlands. It was okay. Cirque was really into it a few months ago. I was
I
just
saw
getting
you
into it.
play it. You streamed it to me one time, and then it just felt very arcadey.
Okay, well, in that case, I will drop every single suggestion I had because I probably showed it to you a long time ago. So
Yeah. I do miss like playing Escape with you. Not the 4 hour long ones, because that was kind of an exception. But like the past few escapes, we've been able to do it within like an hour and a half
yeah, that's
on
doable.
average. With Sesame.